fucking guns.
Yeah.
Okay, so next up for all you drug fiends, you fucking druggies coming back to the pod. If you're still listening, we know you're a drug addict and you're trying to hear about some crazy compounds. So yeah, Forbes actually came out with this article. So just like everything that we can access here, it's probably like we're living in China, but they're like China's censoring everyone. Meanwhile, like you Google something and the only thing that comes up is like Forbes articles and like
Yeah.
stuff that like a bunch of government agents wrote for like $6. I like also how they count the views too. Like this does this sound likely to you? 453,500 views even
For what?
for this article.
Well, yeah, they put it at the top.
Like they just add 2 zeros to the end.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like but
More
yeah.
like 4,000.
Yeah. But yeah, Professor yeah, exactly. They had like 50,000 at the end of it. That was me. Doing my Donald Trump impression there.
You're gonna have to work on that.
Yeah. But yeah, Professor Raphael McCullum, also known as the father of cannabis research, I probably botched his name, revealed his latest discovery. Cannabidiolic acid methyl ester, EPM 301, only a few months ago. The introduction of this new patented compound, synthetic, fully stable acid-based cannabinoid molecules, caused a wave of excitement around the future of medicinal cannabis. So it's some bullshit that they're trying to push instead of real cannabis.
Yeah.
The compound in question was presented to the world in partnership with EPM, a global biotechnology company based in the US that aims to bridge the gap between the cannabis and pharmaceutical industries. There it says. EPM developed a method to work with the original substances of cannabis, the professor explained. So while everybody is discussing THC and CBD, these cannabinoids are actually a secondary substance. They only appear later in the plant. Originally, there is an acid that appears in the plant, and those acids are these mysterious worlds of compounds that are much more potent than cannabinoids, he added. However, these cannabidolic acids were unstable and therefore useless until now. We took a cannabidol acid and we stabilized it by a simple chemical procedure called esterification. Then the compound is stable. If it's such a simple procedure, what took them so fucking long? The team then started looking at the activities of this compound and found that this particular compound causes suppression of anxiety and suppression of nausea. Can't argue with that. That's pretty good. He continued adding that this could make a huge difference in cancer patients on chemotherapy, as well as patients with IBD, poop issues, or psoriasis. Innovating at 88. The CBD and THC can help with a long list of conditions from inflammation and anxiety to depression and nausea. It's been known for quite some time. But the 88-year-old researcher's newest discovery presents cannabidolic acid as far more potent compound than CBD or THC with no known negative side effects. We badly need new drugs in several diseases. Some of the drugs that are available may be pretty good, but they ultimately cause side effects. We have 2 groups of compounds today that need to have a replacement. Those are steroids and opioids. We believe that cannabis carries the ability to introduce replacements to these families. We compare a compound not only to cannabinoids, but to the existing drugs that are applied today. So, for example, in IBD, we compared our compound to 2 conventional products. One is the prednisone, steroids, and one is a biological drug. And in both of them, we managed to prove that the activity of our compound is very similar to the compound. common one. Sorry. I sincerely hope that one day we will have within the next few years a cannabidolic acid derivative on the market in parallel to CBD itself. Now that would be crazy if it's everywhere like that. Companies should be careful when they're taking compounds and claiming therapeutics. They need to do it in accordance with the regulation in order to create consistency in the language, because people confuse recreational use with the medicinal use and aren't necessarily looking to a specific indication with specific dosing. Now, I don't know why he got into that there, because he must be referring to the Oregon 2020 vote yes on medicinal mushrooms for recreational purposes.
Yeah.
Or medicinal purposes. I have no clue. But yeah, hopefully recreational purposes. Get yourself a card. Get yourself some sort of medicinal issues. If not, if you live in Oregon, we'll vote that shit through.
Yeah.
So yeah, I thought that shit was crazy. Do you want to get on to more medicine tips, Todd? I know there's some
What do
interesting
we got?
coronavirus trials already, but there's coronavirus trials in Canada now.